Hello, everyone. Missy Rivers coming to you. Thank you for being here. If you would be so kind to like and subscribe, thank you for watching. We're going to jump into a reading for the weekend and look at the energies coming through for this weekend in May, the 22nd and 23rd. Sometimes you can go out to the 24th, depending on how you're working with the energies of May 2021. We're going to do the collective, and then we're going to break them down to each star sign and what each star sign will have to work with, and what some advice will be coming through for you for each of your star signs for this weekend. So stay with me, watch till the end. And if you'd be so kind while you're watching, if you want a timestamp for other people, that would be a really lovely thing to do. If not, thank you anyway. So we're going to go through what does this weekend come through for the energies for the collective. What do we need to know? Messages, signs, and guidance. Guys, I am using the Angel Oracle Daily Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. They're very cute. They're very little. They're like normal size playing card size. So pretty easy to shuffle if you're just starting out. Looking for the energies of this weekend for the collective, please. Universe, messages, signs, and guidance. Okay, they said stop. Right, so before when I was doing a meditation, I was working with the cards, and the card that fell out was cleanse and detoxify. So I'd be curious if it was going to come out again. But regardless, there is an energy around this weekend of feeling like we're all stuck in the mud to some degree, okay? It is affecting people in very different ways, depending on where certain elements fall into your own astrological chart and sign. But right now, grounding yourself is going to actually help you getting through that stuck in the mud energy. I know it sounds counterintuitive, guys, but the more you ground in here, the more ability you have to maneuver with energies and move with things the way you want to move, rather than trying to fight it. Fight it. So the undercard here is actually ground yourself, do your own at your own doing, at your own pace. What works for you to ground? Is it going for a walk? Is it being near the nature, planting some veggie garden? Is it going near the ocean? Is it catching up with some friends? Maybe it's just going for a little nap. Yeah, so something there, okay? Okay, now the other cards that we've got here, I love that. We've got family, okay? So there's an energy around family, making family a priority for this weekend coming through, making sure that all systems are go with their connection, everyone's communicating right, and really making that quality time something there, okay? Now we've got steady progress. Again, coming back through that energy that we're all feeling like there's a bit of stuck in the mud energy. I'm going to do a few videos in the near future about that, because there has been some cosmological movements into Gemini and Jupiter and Pluto, and some really juicy things that we can work with, but they will cause us to have a bit of a destabilization, hence the need to ground, okay? So hang in there. We're all feeling it to some degree. Now, steady progress in the right direction is still progress. So you eat an elephant one bite at a time. So keep trudging along, keep doing your thing, heading in the right direction, and it'll all work out. So a little steady progress is always a good thing, always moving in the right direction. So then we've got giving and receiving. Again, this is coming back to what you're putting out will come back to you, okay? And we know that's the law of attraction. But this is also boding and speaking to the people out there that have been stuck in this energy, and you could have been conditioned from your past, or you're just a natural giver, that you're giving and giving and giving to people, but then now the stuck in the mud energy is here and you're not feeling like anything's moving forward in your own life. That can be really challenging for you, because you're giving still, and yet you're not getting even a little bit back. So it's very important that you protect your own energy and making sure that there is a give and take happening. Otherwise, you will be much more burnt out than others, even though they're all feeling the stuck in the mud energy. So it'll be harder for you to get things moving, okay? So now the last card is here, have confidence. Have confidence moving forward. Have confidence that the future is going to be brighter for you, that you are moving in the right direction. Okay, guys, now we're going to go through these star signs here, guys. So I always feel bad that, a lot of readers actually do, and I have done before, that we start with Aries and then we go through. It's like these poor ones at the end, like Sagittarius and Capricorn and Aquarius and Pisces, I feel like they get a rough end of the stick. So we're actually going to work our way backwards. Okay, so Aries is going to go last today. I'm sorry, guys. You get enough. All right. So I have to think about the backwards. So we're going to go with Pisces first. This is the energy for the weekend for Pisces. There's beautiful Pisceans out there, beautiful twin fish. What do Pisces need to know for this weekend? Please come in. Messages, signs, and guidance for beautiful Pisces. Guys, I am a professional psychic medium. All my details are in the description below. If you'd like to book a private reading, we can do that for you. Please comment, like, and share, and subscribe. Love this little community. So Pisces, very interesting energy here. So we've got the Temperance as your undercard, and then we've got the Nine of Pentacles here for your driving force. Now, what this is showing me here is that bringing balance back to a situation in your life, Pisces, is going to be absolutely vital, and energy put into bringing that balance about in your life in this weekend is going to be well spent. Okay, bringing balance back into a conversation with an interpersonal relationship, a partner, a family member, or a work situation. Something about time and energy. Are you putting time and energy into me, or am I not? So this is about giving and receiving here and healing a situation and putting the effort in, whether it's you doing it or someone doing it for you, but it's going to work out well if the effort is made. If it's not made, I'm getting like a image being shown to me, and that someone may be leaving something behind, but I think it's going to work out for the better. Okay, Pisces, so hang in there, but allow things to be what they need to be, but there's going to be no regret in this situation if the effort is put in. Okay, so now we're going to move back to Aquarius. Wow, as I shuffle, we have a jump for Aquarius, which is the air sign female. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. What do we need to know for Aquarius for this weekend? Beautiful air sign Aquarius, please. What messages, signs, and guides we get for Aquarius for this weekend? Beautiful. Aquarius, I like it. I'm digging it. Heavy in the air signs, heavy in the air energy, guys. So this is the the page. I was so keen on saying ace. So the page of swords, and then we've got the Queen of Swords. This is a very heavy air sign energy, which is perfect because it's in your own element. And then in your undercard is actually the Fool. So what this is telling me, Aquarius, is you're in your own element, which is fantastic to see. That means you're in alignment. It's what you need to be doing. You're doing all the right things. You're getting the thumbs up from the universe. Give me the thumbs up. So you're getting the thumbs up, but you're acquiring knowledge. You're acquiring information. You're gathering details about something in order to fill your tool bag intellectually, preparing yourself to move forward with an endeavor. That's what I'm getting. And it's like you are gathering information about a course, or you're looking about information about a situation, preparing what you need to get, and then you're going to action. So right now, this weekend, there's going to be information that you're seeking, or information naturally coming to you, Aquarius, where you will actually be using that, putting a pin in that, acknowledging it, but then using it into the future in the next few weeks is what I'm being told. Preparing for a journey, a new phase in your life, which is actually going to be really exciting. I'm liking that, Aquarius. Good job. Gathering information for the future in a really good way. That's really nice energy. Okay, thanks guys for watching. I'm really excited that you're watching. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm loving it. If you want to know when I go live, so you can comment. Hi, Tracy. You can hit the notification bell. That's always down there below. So where are we going to go now? We go to Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. Oh, we have a little bit of jumper in Capricorn. This is your jumper. Okay, so I'm going to put that back in, but that one popped out just now. So that was the Emperor energy. We'll acknowledge that. Put that back for Capricorn, please, universe. Messages, signs, and guides for Capricorn. Beautiful Capricorns out there for this weekend. Capricorn. Oh, we have the winds of change. I just heard my guide say the winds of change are blowing in. Interesting. And the jumper was the Emperor, which is the major arcana for Capricorn. Very interesting. It can be for Aries as well. So very interesting, guys. So really, undercard is actually the Three of Swords, and then your driving force is the Ace of Cups. This is a polar opposite energy, but it's like the chicken and the egg, basically. So this is a bittersweet energy, as you can see. What this is saying to me, Capricorn, is that this weekend there could be a bit of a push-pull in intimate relationship or a close relationship that you have, a relationship that you care a lot about. This is not a work situation, okay? This is like, I am emotionally invested in something. My heart and soul is invested in this situation, and there could be a bit of a tug of war happening, a bit of different sides of something coming through. And what they're saying here is there's needing to be a give and take into a situation so everyone wins. So when you try and win an argument with someone you love, that's a negative energy that you're bringing about, or whoever's doing it, because there has to be a loser for someone to win. Go into a situation this weekend, Capricorn, with the idea of love and prosperity and understanding. I am going into this conversation, not an argument. I'm going into this conversation with the anticipation and the intention to understand your perspective. And I'm hoping that I'm communicating enough for you to see my perspective, so we can heal this misunderstanding and this heartache. And then we can move on to this, because this is actually emotional fulfillment. This is wonderful energy, but we have to get through this sluggish energy, okay? So by Sunday afternoon, if you proceed and you communicate right and you work with the right intentions, Capricorn, there could be really good outcome there. If you be a little bit of a hiccup, okay, I'm not going to lie, but communicate with empathy and understanding and not trying to win the argument, because no one will win, okay? Good luck. I'm thinking of you, sending love to all the Capricorns out there. Okay, shaking that off. Now we're going to the Sagittarius. It's hard to go backwards. This is for beautiful fire sign Sagittarius, the adventurers, the archers, the Sagittarius of the zodiac. Okay, for this weekend, what do Sagittarius need to know? Sagittarius for this weekend, please. Universe messages, signs and guides for the universe of Sagittarius. Please, if you're watching, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you are digging the energy. Okay, interesting. Saggies. Okay, so Saggies, what we've got here is a very grounded, earthy energy. So your undercard is actually the Queen of Pentacles, and your driving force is actually the Knight of Pentacles. So the way it came out... The way it came out was actually like that. Yeah, it was like that when I picked them up. So these people are not acknowledging each other the way they probably should. There seems to be a little bit of a incompatibility happening around Sagittarius for a week this weekend. Now, this could be an incompatibility around a relationship, a workplace, or whatever, but someone's not just meshing the way they could mesh, and that's actually throwing your situation out of balance. So the advice here is actually but I'm also getting that there is a wisdom being lost. So someone is more advanced, someone's more wise with the situation, and then maybe the other person in the situation or the other stakeholders, I wanted to say stakeholders, are not actually acknowledging the full wisdom that's being given to them. So there's a bit of incompatibility, possibly even a little bit of arrogance to some degree. So you are being asked, Sagittarius, to actually turn towards the person rather than away, and acknowledging what you both have to offer, because what you both have to offer, even though it's very different, it's still very valuable. So to bring balance into this situation, acknowledge that even though what you have is different, it's valuable, and what the other party has is valuable as well. And that way it's going to lead to teamwork and unity and partnership and actually productivity. And bring it to balance rather than conflict, okay? So people are needing to be acknowledged for their own value, and they want to be seen in this situation. Okay, now we're going to go to Scorpio. Okay, the beautiful water sign Scorpio. Scorpio in the house. If anyone's Scorpio, please give us a shout out. I'd love to see where the Scorps are at. This is for Scorpio this weekend. Please, universe, messages, signs, and guides for Scorpio. Messages, signs, and guidance for Scorpio for this weekend. Scorpio. Oh my God. Wow. Snap. Snap, crackle, and pop. Fuck. All right. So Scorpio, stick with me, guys. So we have two major arcanas. One is underneath of the situation and one is driving the situation. So we have the Empress and then we have the Strength card. So what this is saying here, Scorpio, is there is an energy around a mother. This is a maternal figure. Either it's a mother that you're the mother, or you're dealing with a mother, a maternal energy, someone who's very caring, very considerate, very kind, or it could genuinely mean that you have issues with your mother, or you have communication with your mother this weekend coming. That could be a little bit tense. It could be a little bit, oh, that was really glitchy and I don't know why. There seems to be a situation, a very underlying situation that's heavier than it needs to be around you with a maternal figure that will require strength of character to overcome. It will require strength of holding restraint. They're saying restraint to fuel a situation, restraint will be needed to heal the situation, to allow it to be what it needs to be. Restraint in communicating too much. Maybe you have an opinion about something this person's doing, and you really should hold your tongue and not comment too much, because it may fuel a situation in a bad way. So it's at a bit of a tipping point is what I'm getting. This situation has an enormous amount of potential to heal and to connect and to grow. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But there is strength required in terms of dealing with this person, whoever this person is for you. So taking in a deep breath. They're very positive cards, but it's very heavy energy. My stomach dropped. Okay. So there could be some worries around you, or this mother figure comes to you and actually says, hey, I'm actually dealing with this and this. Can you help me? Can you be a guiding shoulder to me? But choose your words wisely in order to proceed. That's what they're being told, Scorpio. Thank you so much. We're going to Libra now. Libra, so the energy around Libra for this weekend, please. Anyone who's watching, thank you so much for subscribing, for liking. I'm loving being on YouTube. I am new to YouTube, so thank you so much for your support. I'm loving that we're having people, hi, from Guatemala, like far out. I'm so honored. I'm so honored. So we're going to Libra. Libra energy for this weekend. This is for Libra. Messages, signs, and guidance for Libra. Okay. I'm hearing, I don't know if someone's going to watch this in the future, but I'm hearing at this point in the video, someone may literally say, but what if you're on the cusp of Scorpio and Libra? So I'm just putting it out there. If you're on the cusp, listen to both. Sometimes you'll have energies that will relate to you more 1 month and then the other month if you're falling on specific days. So just look at both, but you will resonate with more than one sign, one of your signs more than the other. So you can kind of declare yourself more of one, but still take account what the other one's being said. So someone out there is talking about cusp. If that happens in the future when you're watching this, please comment and let me know who you are. Okay, so this is for Libra this weekend. So we have this is how it was, the Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So this is a very fiery based energy. So this is about defending the home front. This is about defending your energies. Your energies will be, well laid in your defensive. So Libra, okay, I'm getting some guidance here. So guys, there would be something that you're looking to invest in to start to really kick off the ground here, Libra, that you will need to back, you will need to defend. So there's a situation. So for example, if you're looking to start a new job, if you're looking to start a new venture around the house, if you want to start something new, an investment opportunity, you want to put your energies to something new and you feel like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I've got some good energy. I'm really digging. I have hope for how this is going to go. And maybe there's some naysayers around you. Maybe there's some people saying, oh, I'm not sure it's going to work out. Are you sure? Have you thought this through? Back yourself, you may feel like you have to be defensive of like, no, it's going to work. I'm still doing it. Don't be a wet blanket on my picnic, So Libra, you don't have to be so defensive that you're offending people, but you can definitely be a defensive of like, hey, thanks for your opinion, but I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to empower myself. I'm still going to do my thing. So Libra, there is a defensive energy there, but it's okay. Your new beginning is protected and it's going to be a very good outcome for you. Keep going. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. This is something really worth your time, Libra. It's going to be okay. I love that energy. So guys, if you're watching, please give us a like, share, a subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a comment, because I'm not a robot, I'm a real person and I like to see those comments there. So thank you so much. I'm loving to see where you guys are from, what your names are, getting the community going. I love that. Thanks for watching, Tracy. Yes, Cancer is coming up. Okay, so we just did Libra. Now we're going to backwards. Leo. No, Virgo. Virgo. We can't miss Virgo. All right. Okay, so we're going to Virgo. This is for Virgo for this weekend. The messages, signs, and guides for the beautiful Virgos out there. Messages, signs, and guides for Virgos for this weekend. Virgos, what do Virgo need to know for this weekend? Virgos. Ooh. Okay. Snap. Virgos, this is a big change coming through for you guys. Now, the message here for you, Virgos, we've got the Two of Swords and then we've got the Death card. Don't freak out because people, even in my private readings, are like, oh my God, there's a Death card. It doesn't mean anything bad like that. It's actually a really good card. If you see the Tower card, then that's when we need to freak out, right? But the Death card, what this is saying to me is there's a decision that has been before you, that has been on you to make, and you have been resistant. There's been a decision before you in work and home and family and social circles, in your money. Something has been happening around you, Virgo, and you know it. You know you've had a choice before you and you just haven't been budging. You're like, no, I'm not ready. Because there's a very Virgo energy, especially like Gemini, Virgo, and Libra. They're terrible for decision making. Virgo are a little bit better than the others, but it's like Virgos will naturally make a choice and be like, yeah, cool. No, that's what I'm doing. I'm really confident. And then literally wake up the next morning and be like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that. So don't do that to yourself. It's only going to cause more confusion and being to and fro. And then what's happening here is, Virgos, this weekend, that option, those choices before you are expiring. You will not have the opportunity to continue to weigh up two options. One of them, if not both of them, are ending. So it's like the deadline, the time is before you to make a choice and stick with it. So please don't self-doubt anymore. Own your choice, make a choice, because if you don't make any choice, my guides have always said to me, the only wrong decision is no decision. So when you feel empowered, even though you think, oh, I'm not sure, no one's ever 1,000% confident in a choice they make. You can always think, oh, I'm not sure about that. Should I have done that? But you can tweak your decision. But don't miss an opportunity for the lack of moving forward, okay? From Alabama. Oh, hi, Paul. I love that. Alabama. I don't mean to be offensive when I say that. I love trying different accents. Alabama, that's so cool. Definitely had a past life in Alabama. I had some time over there. I remember certain things, and I've never been there in my life. So really cool. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're having a little bit of a global collective here. This is great. Little family global picnic. Yeah. So now that was Virgo. Now we're going to Leo. Beautiful Leos. Oh, we've got some. All right, those were jumpers. I'm actually going to put them in. I'm going to acknowledge them. That was the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Four of Swords. We will have a look back into Leo. Leo for this weekend, please. Messages, signs, and guidance for Leo. Messages, signs, and guidance for Leo. Beautiful fiery lion and lioness for Leo for this weekend, please. Messages, signs, and guidance. Okay. Oh, snap. These are really intense readings, guys. This is big. This is big weekend. The energy is definitely coming unstuck. So it's like if you've been in a dormant stage and you're like trying, like the rat on the wheel and the wheel's just not going. Again, everyone's in that feeling, but it's loosening up. Those gears are starting to come, and it's like you have to be ready to meet it at its pace. Otherwise, it's going to run away with you, okay? So it's going to go from nothing, from 0 to 100 like that. So prepare yourself as we leave end of May into June, all the way through to Leo season. It's going to be very intense and very fast-paced. It's going to be go from nothing to everything. So hang in there. Leos. You have the Ace of Cups and then you have the Emperor. These are very strong and powerful messages for you in cards. And I'm not surprised given that you are the Lion of the Zodiac. You are the fiery one. You are the charismatic one. There has been something around you that will be ticking you off, but it's like I'm being shown it hurts so good. It hurts so good. I like the way it hurts. There's two songs that's coming through for you, Leo. It's like, it hurts so good. Come on, baby. Hurts so good. You know, I'm not going to sing, right? But the song that's coming through. And then I'm also hearing that song with Eminem and Rihanna. You're just going to stand there and watch me burn. That's all right, because I like the way it hurts. So there's something coming through. I know it sounds sadistic, doesn't it? There's something coming through for you, Leo, that there's a situation that you've been watching develop. And I'm actually getting that you've been watching someone or something develop before you, standing back with your arms crossed and being like, yeah, that's all right. I'm going to let you dig your own hole. I'm going to see how you go with this. And the second you step out of line, the second you push that button, you're going to wish you hadn't. And it's like you've been waiting and you've been thriving off the position to pounce. Very interesting, Leo. But it's like you're trying to pull something into line. You're trying to clean up someone's mess, and you're going to assert your own authority by doing so. Very interesting. I do think that it's going to be needed for you to do that. I don't think you're acting out of alignment. I don't think that you're going to be putting your nose where it doesn't belong. I think you've allowed someone or something to happen, and it's like it's like the energy of I'm going to let everyone make their mistakes because I can see what's happening. I can see this car crashing, and I'm just going to be like, let it happen. But then when it's crashed, I'm going to be like, hey, did you learn your lesson? Because you didn't listen to me, and now I'm going to give you first aid. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're coming to someone's rescue, a situation's rescue, but you are going to be making sure that they know not to do that again, or know not to betray you or backstab you, or, have you listened to me now? But it's going to work out really well because you are the savior and you are going to be asserting your own dominance. Very interesting energy, Leo. But I like it. It's like you're saving a situation. It all works out well. All right. So we're going back through and going to Cancerians. Okay. Have fun, Leo. You're going to feel like the man, the hero of the situation this weekend. Okay. All right. This is for Cancerians. Cancerians. What is the message of signs and guidance for beautiful Cancerians? What do Cancer needs to know? Cancerians, beautiful crab. Message of signs and guidance for this weekend. Cancerians. Beautiful Cancer. Whew. Whew. Oh, no, dear. Oh, dear. Cancer. Okay, before I even do this, cuddles, okay? If you are with someone right now, Cancer, or when you're watching this, please, give yourself a cuddle, give yourself lots of love, okay? Take a deep breath. I know, Tracy, you commented and you're play nice this weekend, Cancer. I know. I'm so sorry, beautiful. Whew. Deep breath. They're just cards. They're just energy that you can work with. What have we got here? We've got the 8 of Swords and we've got the 9 of Swords. Okay, so we're progressing into a state of mental anguish and losing sleep over something. Something around you, Cancer, is stressing you. Now, I do have to say, though, more so the 8 of Swords, though, it's an energy of, are you stressing about something that is literally out of your control? Are you stressing about something that you can't see the future of? But I'm telling you now, you don't need to stress about that situation. It's going to rectify itself. I keep getting an image by my guide saying 2/3. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, it's going to evolve and naturally sort itself out. You do not need to stress about it now because you're creating more of an inner turmoil mentally for yourself, losing sleep over it, maybe even losing weight, having anxiety attacks. It's on your mind. It's giving you headaches. So take a step back, Cancer. This weekend, you can fix this before it starts to get out of hand for you. So please don't stress too much because you will be driving yourself nuts. It's just not worth their energy. You are a beautiful, beautiful, sensitive water sign that, can take a lot in. And if you take too much on, my lovely Cancerians, you can actually go into a very easy bout of depression. So Cancerians can go in their own little crab shell and they're like, no, I don't want to deal with the world. And it's very hard to coax yourself out, even if you want to. So that in itself, with the stuck in the mud energy, you don't want to have the tides turning and the tides changing and the energy becoming more available to you end of May into June, and then you're still stuck in your shell. So please don't let yourself do that this weekend, Cancer. Okay, so don't be in your own mind. Step out of it. Do your best to avoid worrying about situations out of your control. do some grounding, take some deep breaths, and maybe take yourself to some water source, okay? So Cancerians need to either go to the ocean, go for a walk on the beach, time your breath with the actual ocean, breathe in, and then it crashes, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Or if you don't have access to a pool or to a natural water source, have a bath, have a shower, like drink some water, do something with water. It'll help you, okay? I can see, Tracy, you're saying 100%. So hang in there, my love. I send you lots of love. It's a bit of an intense weekend, but you are in control. You are very much in control of this. You just have to assert your dominance on your mind. Okay. All right, we're going to Gemini now. Beautiful Geminis for this weekend. Messages, signs, and guidance for Gemini. Gemini this weekend. Messages, signs, and guidance. Please, universe, messages, signs, and guides for Gemini. Beautiful air sign. The twin of the zodiac. Geminis for this weekend, please. If I had $1 for every Gemini twin set I actually knew, so male, female, very much, I would be very rich. Yeah, they come out in twin sets a lot. Okay, so Gemini, you're actually coming through in your own reading, which is really cool. So you've got the King of Swords, which is an air sign energy. So this could be talking about a masculine energy, or even if you're female out there watching, you could be in a very masculine mindset or very masculine energy of like, it's actually, a very, oh no. Guys, I hope you're still with me. The connection looked like it was lost for a second. Okay, so this is for Gemini. Now, Gemini, putting your attention this weekend to an emotional new beginning is going to bode well for you. It's like your mind over your heart, like head over heart choices, head over heart thinking, head over heart considering both sides of the emotions and the mental state of a situation, of a connection, of a project. I'm hearing the word project this weekend is going to be good balance for you, okay? And that's something that I have to be honest, for Geminis, that's very rare. It's more like all or nothing. It's like, do I think about it? Yes, that's done. Or I'm going to be really emotional about it. So it's like pretty much all or nothing. It's never like, oh yeah, I'll think about this and then I'm going to feel it. How does that feel? I'm going to think about that. It's more, this weekend, it's very good balance for you. So if you're going to achieve something or you're going to put your energy into something new this weekend, Gemini, now's the time to do it because you have a good balance, okay? You have not so emotionally tied to something that it can stop you from achieving good things. You'd be emotionally attached to it. The momentum, what is that called? When you're emotionally attached to something. You know what I mean? But it's like your logic is overruling your emotions, but doesn't mean you're being so cold-hearted about it. You're just being more practical, but still acknowledging the that word. It's going to drive me nuts that I can't. That's going to annoy me. If you can think of that word, comment it. I've got a brain block here. Okay, so good luck, Geminis. It's a pretty good weekend for you guys. So we're going to go back into Taurus. This is for Taurians. Taurians. This is for Taurians this weekend. The very strong, very stubborn bulls out there. So this is for Taurians. Messages, signs, and guidance for this weekend for Taurians, please. Messages, signs, and guidance for Taurians this weekend, please. One more, they said. Okay, now we've got it. This is for Taurians. Okay. This is for the Taurians who want to conquer the world. And don't you all? So you've actually pulled the Page of Swords, guys, and then the driving force. The Page of the World is actually your undercard, and the driving force is actually the Page of Swords. So what this is showing me, there's two storylines coming into play here. I'm being shown to split. Okay. So some of you out there, the Taurians watching, this is why I laughed about you want to dominate the world. So you have some ideas around you, or they're being birthed this weekend. It's like, oh, that's a really good idea. I should look at that. I should gather the information. I should think about this, and I'll put that note down because that's actually going to lead to something really good. So there's a birth, there's an inception. They're saying there's an inception of an idea moving forward that's actually going to work out really well for you. Take off very quickly. So be mindful of that. Make note of that. Keep it secret. Make sure you write it down in a book so you don't forget it, all of that. And then the other storyline that's being shown to me is that there is a younger person around you, okay, that's going to make you feel like you have the world. So this could be the grandparents out there that you're dealing with, a younger air sign, okay, to a younger intellectual person. Okay, so they're really trying to say that the connection that you have with this younger person who is full of thought, full of wonder, full of energy, full of, oh, what is this, curiosity, they actually make you feel like you have the world when you have them around, when you have this conversation with them. It's quite beautiful. It's a very nice energy, Taurus. So have a good weekend there. It's really nice. Interesting, you're the first one that has had a split timeline. Very interesting, split story. So now I think we're actually back to we're back to our last one, which is the Aries. Okay, sorry, Aries, I had to make you go last. I felt bad for all the other star signs waiting their turn all the time. So going to lucky last, Aries. This is for Aries for this weekend. Messages, signs, and guidance for this weekend, guys. As you know, I am a professional psychic medium. If you've watched this video and you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up if you're digging the energy. I am new to Facebook. I am new to YouTube. I'm learning some skills here. So any comments you'd like to pass on, what you do like, what you don't like, I'm open to feedback. If you'd like a personal reading, all my details are in the details description below. Please like and subscribe. Let YouTube know that I'm taking this seriously and that you guys like it. So that's cool. This is for Aries, the beautiful fire sign Aries. Aries, this is for Aries this weekend. Message, signs, and guidance for this weekend for the beautiful Aries. Okay, they said we're done. Hey. Aries. So there seems to be, you've got the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands here, okay? So the driving force is actually the Four of Wands and the undercard is the Eight of Swords. So what this is saying to me, guys, is that Aries, there is a situation, and I'm very much getting either home or domestic. So this is either your professional or your personal. This is not necessarily your, your personal, you stuff. This is more like external relationship. So personal, professional, home and domestic, right? So there's something going on there where there has been a bit of conflict, there has been a bit of stress, a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, something that really hasn't gone the way you thought or really wanted it to go, that will cause a little bit of stress. But I'm really feeling, Aries, that the more you think about this situation and you run it over your head, you see how it played out and you're like, what the hell happened? I don't understand. Like, I feel like this has been made into a molehill into a mountain, okay? So I feel like it's gotten bigger, but seriously, you're feeding the energy and it's actually going to be okay. So your underlying energy is actually the Four of Wands. So it actually is going to be perfect. And I think you're going to be stressing yourself out this weekend over nothing. So try and forget about it. Try and be like, okay, whatever. If they're not stressed about it, then why should I be stressed about it? Because I'm getting that the other party or the other stakeholder or the other people are not particularly stressed or worried or reflecting back on it, maybe not even owning their situation. And I'm getting that it's going to be fine. You don't need to stress about it because this is your outcome, okay? So she's stressed about something that's actually not happening. So the bandages are loose. She's not even in the cage. The water's not coming up. And yet, like, look at them. They're, like, super happy. They're like, oh, this is fulfillment. This is halfway to perfection. We're really happy. We're content. We're digging the energy. They're, like, chilling out. They're so good. So you don't have to stress. The underlying outcome is going to be just fine for you, Aries. So don't waste any of your precious time. I know that Aries in particular, the females, but Aries can fret sometimes about things that are out of their control. And that leads us back to what we were saying at the beginning with that reading. Steady progress. Don't stress. Just ground yourself. Work with the energies that you have to work with and don't stress. Simple. I know it's simple, right? But it's easier said than done, Missy. I know. All right, guys. So that has been your reading for the weekend. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you need a personal private reading, I am available for clients worldwide. All my details are in the description box below. I am Missy Rivers, and I'm sending you so much love from my heart chakra to yours, across the ditch, or if you're next door. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye, Tracy.